And what was it like for you seeing Russ's performance tonight?
When I was growing up, I saw him like that in the OKC. So now I'm actually playing with him. So I can't, it's actually crazy to me. But yeah, big time. He's my, growing up, look up to him, he's like my, like a model. So
I'm just very thankful, man. We got an unbelievable group of guys in the locker room. A lot of times when people, break records and things like myself, I don't deserve the credit, honestly. For me, I always give credit to the man above for blessing me with the abilities to play. And along those lines, I have so many great coaches and teammates that make my job easy and help me out because assists don't happen. I can't make the shots and different things of that nature and make the game easy for me. And a lot of guys sacrifice some of their own goals and some of their things they want to accomplish. So I always give thanks to the coaches and to the staff and to everybody in the organization, to my teammates especially, for allowing me to go out and do what I love to do.
You put up, as good rebounding numbers for a guard as any guard who's ever played the game. What would you say makes you a good rebounder?
My timing, ability to go get it. As much as people talk about it, as much as people mention it and don't like to mention it, it ain't easy to do, man. But always make sure that it allows me to be able to start the break, get the ball and go. Timing, obviously, being athletic helps me. I don't, know if anybody's better at my size at rebounding the basketball consistently. I always feel like I can impact the game in many ways, and I always feel like I'm able to do things that nobody else can do on the floor. And I just believe that when I step on the floor every night. I'm obviously, based on the personnel I had and teams I had to do different things, whether score more, pass more, whatever it was. But, I know that I put a lot of pressure on myself to do everything. I know that not many people in this league do that, and I do that consistently by putting a shit ton of pressure on myself, win, lose, to do every single thing on the floor: defend, rebound, pass, lead, assist. And I just feel like that's my calling, and I'm gonna make sure that I do that every night.
And you are now 20 triple doubles away from breaking the all-time record. Is that a mark you feel like you can accomplish this season?
I'm not sure, man. I don't. My notch. I'm trying to get to the playoffs. That's it. That stuff will come. If it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. But what I'm worried about is making sure that we're playing our best basketball, leading into getting into a playoff spot.
How difficult is to establish yourself into this position to make every season triple-double, and how big is the work behind the scenes to make that performance?
It's pretty crazy, man, when you think about it. You sit back and actually think about it and not let the negative energy seep in, not the negative comments seep in. When it's all said and done, it's something to think about, and I just go out and play, man. That's all I can tell you. I don't have an answer for that because, I just do what I can, and I try to do different things to impact winning and impact the games. It may not always end the season that I wanted to end. I may not always end in the championship, but that is, like I've said earlier in the year, my legacy not going to be determined if I win a championship or not. And that's how I feel my legacy is going to be determined, and how I use this platform to impact others across the world, impact our underserved communities, impact our African-American community, impact our school system, our financial system, closing these gaps in our system today.
And we ask you a lot about Rui, but what do you think has been the key for him in kind of keeping this consistency now with his level of aggression that we're seeing?
You said it. His aggression. When he's aggressive, miss or make, our team is better. And I think he's figuring that out. And it's my job to make sure I continue to push him each and every night to be aggressive, because when he puts pressure on the defense, it's a different game, different ball game for us. And, you've been seeing that consistently from Rui, which has been beneficial for us.
You know, when I first stepped in the gym, he grabbed me and Gaff, you know, and introduced himself. You know, this is an MVP, a veteran, like a perennial all-star who's taking his time to grab me and introduce himself. You know, like I should be the one going up to him and saying, you know, hey, I'm here, blah, 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 blah. Like that presence is just something that I haven't experienced at this level. You know, Russ had quite a bit of assist to me, so I definitely got to get him some dinner or something.